Now murder Reed? No, I'm not doing that. Raise your inspiration skill, unlock special attacks for your companions. I know! Yes, Rogun. For Friday, Saturday, Sunday, gonna be playing this. Alright, is that just telling me to go back to the ship? It looks like it. You cannot fast travel near hostels? Where are some hostels? Chat, we got hostiles. I don't know where, but we got hostiles. Misery started members 20 million miles, so it's just 2020. He was calling all YouTubers biggest wall out about to make a 20,000 mark, $1 one tree. It's the biggest YouTube collaboration ever. It makes my heart flutter with joy. I don't know who Mr. Beast is. I don't know who Mark Rober is. So wait, what? So is he asking for $20 million? You say $1 is one tree. So is he asking people to give him $20 million? I'm so confused right now. I mean, isn't... Okay. Isn't Pornhub doing that for free? Like, they're planting trees based on video views. Like, what is this? What is this, the hashtag thing?
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome.
What? We've been here like 4 times.
What's your drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine.
I mean, I'm all about charity. I helped, what did we did get, like $400? We raised $400 for Able Gamers Charity just a few weeks ago. I'm all about helping charities when I can, and I have the ability to do so. This, like, it doesn't take $20 million, like, it doesn't take $1 to plant a seed, right? It doesn't take that. Like, if you were like, if you had a lot of land and you were planting seeds and you were paying the workers $1 per seed they planted, you would go broke. Like, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I know about this is what you just told me, and that sounds super fishy.
Belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's...
So they're trees that already exist and he's just moving them around? That's even stupider. That means it's not even making new trees. They already exist.
Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Yes.
I could tend to your engine.
Yes.
I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Don't make it do that.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back,
yes,
I can do that too.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes. You just met me. Why you want to go into space with a stranger?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
It's because of my jawline.
I had my misgivings about Miss McDevitt and the deserters, but you took pity on them and sent power to their garden even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it. All this time, you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this place. And well, I won it.
Okay. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain, I can...
It's hard to explain. This is actually trying to make a bigger awareness for the generation I'm gonna go eat by. Alright. Enjoy your food, Fat Fatty. Does she cook? I don't know. What a bunch of some YouTubers go videos for... I mean, okay, like, if I were to assume for a sec that Fat Fatty was saying this in, like, the nicest possible way, I don't know if Fat... I feel like I'm insulting you. I don't know if Fat was asking for my help, like, because I have a YouTube channel, My YouTube channel is super small. I'm trying to make it larger, but it is it needs more time. I really don't have a lot of weight to throw around there if you're asking for assistance. 13th star, yes, Outer Worlds indeed.
I can call you Captain now. Ha! Captain.
Okay, well, it's cool that we had that conversation on our, like, 4th time back to the ship.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Alright. So, I guess I need to go plug in the drive. Yeah, I'll talk to everybody soon. Calm down. I want to get all the doors opened up. I'm hoping that did it. What was this? Oh, wait, no, that's the respec machine. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see, did that do anything? Sealed. Are they still closed? Have we not yet left the newbie area yet?
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic disposition.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like
Tiger,
Edgewater.
you just said talk to him, so I'm talking to him because he said so. Now you're saying talk to Ada. Calm the crap down.
Need to solve the equation.
I'm gonna keep asking until we get a cook. That's fine, Silver. Maybe the ship will cook. I totally missed everything he said. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with the need to solve the equation. My passion did so well with them. Why are we so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
That hits close to home. Were they proud?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What is the plan?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Okay. That's a convenient way to control the masses.
It can be if abused, but that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the board and Halcyon,
Less cool,
sadly, I believe you are correct.
Wow, that's a lot of options. Seems quite trusting of you to sign on without knowing much about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
What if the book doesn't have your answers?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
This guy just sacrificed everything to sign on board with me. I'm going to tell him the truth. I was a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Wells saved me.
And how did he do that?
He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
Helping to recover... turn him in. No, I'm not going to turn him in. I'm not going to do that on this playthrough. I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I have friends on the Hope.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences.
Alright, I'll get back to you. Dude, I feel so good. I just did a mask cleaning in my living room. It's still entire. It's a lot better. It feels so good. Nice job, great dude, Dad. Yeah, getting your place cleaned up, and that can be your computer or your house, can be very relieving.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
What?
What can I do for you, Captain?
What is wrong with you, Ada? Here's your power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable
Hey,
parameters.
Miko.
I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. Nope. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight. Faster-than-light ships are commonly called skip drives because they allow ships to approach and then skip past the speed of light.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good.
Aha, there you are. Hail and
Here I
hearty,
am.
and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable...
Look, she's
to
looking at
use.
him.
Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Drippage. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages,
Gotcha,
lack of
Miko. Let me know if you've got any
supplies,
questions.
and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Alright. Why do I need a nav key to land?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
What's to stop me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Alright, I'll go talk to Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain...
Decently good excuses to force the story to stay on track. Because I like that the character had the option of being like, why can't I just fly that way? I've got a ship now, why can't I just go that way? Decently good excuses for why you should stay on track.
Hawthorne, a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Alright, what is that?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay. What are the limitations? I would assume I can't turn into someone that's smaller than me.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used
Nice,
in moderation.
Tiger.
When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Alright, super. Thanks for the alert, buddy. I'll put it to use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay, let's go to the captain's quarters, wherever that is, and find this holographic shroud. Alright, there's... Okay, doors are opening now, chat. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions. It gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. They are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Holy crap, 14,000 XP and a level up, chat. Level freaking up. Okay, skills. Let's see. Oh, fatigue. We need to sleep at some point. Alright. I'm thinking half dialogue, half leadership. What is the absolute max? Up to 50 points each. So, wait, hold on. Wow, I was almost completely capped out on leadership. Alright, so 5 points caps out leadership, and then I have to put points in them specifically. You've been missing some hacks. Yeah, you're right, I have. Part of that was my armor. Dude, so earlier I had an intimidate check of 30, and I did it. So pretty soon I'll need that to be raised. I'll just do it all in stealth for now. I want to remember to take off armor for lockpicking, find a new set. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Alright, Vicar Max. What's your deal, my guy? What do you have? 421 hit points, body armor, melee 54 ranged. What's your trick shot? Examines and evaluates his target and spiritually enlightens them with a blast from his shotgun. What? Can knock down and weaken, lowers all skills a moderate amount and target, takes increased plasma, shot, corrosion, and ray damage. That's great, because Parvati is using a plasma gun. Spiritually enlightens them with a shotgun blast to the face. What the crap? Alright. More health. What else are we doing? Increase your hack skill when Max is in the party. Here, hold. Alright, Alright, let's do that. What's Parvati's? Increase engineering while she's in the party. Alright, so he need... Wow, sawed-off shotgun, 216 DPS, but 5-meter freaking range. So let's give him an assault rifle. Yeah, it seems like their specials just always hit Tiger, like, because she was always just teleporting in, you know? Alright, what's the best stuff I saved? That and that. Okay. What is blinking? Like, why is this blinking? Like, does it want me to go through everything in here? Okay. Sentry Saber. Message for Alex Hawthorne. Unread messages. From you, Bedford. Forgot to mention my previous message. Silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Wink, wink. There's a lot of them. I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the way, I was scrapping Groundbreaking Breakers comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness, you rugged individualist you. I only pray that idiot Thompson won't give you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Just tuned in, and I don't know this game. Rockin', none of us do. We just started yesterday. Does Trick Shot work without shotgun? I think no matter what his weapon is, he will have a shotgun in hand when using the ability. Because the other lady, her special uses an electric hammer. She literally doesn't... I took it away from her because I wanted it. She doesn't have it anymore, but she still has it in hand when using the special. I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard it to have been a barn because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would have known it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere message of one's friends. So this is after we landed on the guy and he's dead. Hello, hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, are dreadfully unreliable, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to the thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. That's the scientist who saved me. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strongest tickling feeling that you really do know him, and if you would just tell me where he is, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. So this guy is trying to use Alex to get the bounty, I think. Hello, accident impound your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrass me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color, you know, really tie him on. Your new friend, Udom. There's no dates on these, but if these are chronologically backwards, then the person out of nowhere says, hey, let's get together for drinks. It's been a while. Sorry that I did bad things to you. Then, hey, casually, where's the guy that's worth $1 million? Then, where are you? Why aren't you picking up? Because we landed on him and we killed the guy. Shrink Ray. Note to self, remember this later. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab just sitting there for the taking if the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I've heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured that they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. The last time I got sloshed, I mean, was imbibing at the lost hope of the Groundbreaker. Look, Udon was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardettes yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like, none of us had ever heard that before. But, here's the good part. The Mardet said that the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power, or something like that. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Last thing, chat. Why won't Wells give me the shrink ray? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but Architect be damned, it's just sitting there neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good hardworking folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants in the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Okay. During the trailer for this game, they mentioned a mind control gun.
Home, Captain.
During the trailer for this game, they mentioned a mind control gun. I want it. I want minions and mind controls. What's this? There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number attached to the chassis includes the letter Sam. Do we get Sam the robot as a friend later? Foreshadowing. A stern older man with warm eyes. Photo of Parvati's father. Oh crap, I just robbed Parvati's wine. Sorry. I mean, not that sorry, because I'm not going to stop. The modern steel wrench in you. The book is heavily dogeared? Doogered? Chat, what is that? With doodles in the margins. Full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages, digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtooth blade. This is not a petunia. Wait, it's called Petunia the plant. This is not a petunia. Dog-eared? I don't know. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Aww. That's a kind of a cool bed. I like that it's got a view there. Whoa! Chat, the bed has handlebars. Oh my. Oh my. Is that Max? Doctrinal Studies 539 of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose. The glue now yellowed and cracking along the spines. Scribblings, these turns out to be eligible. Tossball trading cards, mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the Tile Backers. Impossible to put down. Order of Scientific Inquiry, Office of Literature. This endorsement has been approved by Auntie Cleo's darlings. Signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for the most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. Wait, on-the-field fatalities? Okay, I'm way more interested in Tossball than I was before now. They're killing each other playing this?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged.
Mock remember PG.
What's occupying your thoughts?
The kick me sign you stole in the Sam's bunk? Okay. Alright. This is the same as earlier. I don't really want to go into more of that right now. I don't want to sleep in his bed while he's right there. That's kind of weird. Index of Banned Literature. Various qualifying considerations. Part 2. Principal rules of... I don't care. So possibly a room for every future crewmate we're going to get, chat? Maybe? Maybe? What doesn't kill you gives you tetanus. Old Saber. Huh. You mentioned the kick me sign, so I came back to see, like, can I put the kick me sign on? Oh, there it is. Created for a prank, Sam wore this sign for a week before Ada noticed and pointed it out to the janitorial unit. Who placed it on the unit, however, remains a mystery. Okay. Remember picking that up at the building you reloaded through? I do remember. I remember picking up the antique saber and the kick me sign. Bathroom, okay. Good thing to have on a ship. Only one bathroom, chat. This is gonna be bad if we've all had Taco Bell at the same time. Oh, we are sleepy, thirsty, and hungry. All right, let's sleep. And then eat and drink and be merry. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're good in all departments. All right, where are we going? Okay. Into the sun. Phineas's lab. Okay, so we need to go to the groundbreaker. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of options. Like, good lord. There's a lot of options. Hello again, Miko? Giving me as little spoilers as possible, does going to one of these places unlock Robot Companion Friend? Because I would totally prioritize that place. I like trains. I like that YouTube video rockin'. There's a whole song about that. You need quest items from several places. Okay. Thank you for being cryptic. All right, Groundbreaker. That's sick flight animation.
Destination.
Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets.